Hi everyone, me again. I just wanted to make this little video for you because when we do open days and events like this, we do tend to see similar kinds of questions that are coming up. So hopefully this little kind of frequently asked questions section will answer some of those questions that you have. But of course, you know that we can be contacted. You can get our contact details from the School of Psychology and Neuroscience website. Please come back to us if you have any questions. And I'm sure that using the resources that Emily is sharing with you and that we're sharing over social media today will hopefully be really helpful for you. Okay, so let's get to some questions here. Question number one, what if I want to study another subject alongside psychology? Let me tell you about joint degrees. It is absolutely possible for you to study another subject alongside psychology. In your first and second year, you will study other subjects alongside psychology, but they won't necessarily contribute to your degree unless you want to do a joint degree. And a joint degree means that you're doing it joint with between two subjects. So we have students that are doing psychology and music, psychology and business, psychology and maths. We have such a wide range of students doing different subjects. It's really great. What that means in terms of practical terms is, say that you want to do joint psychology and philosophy, for example. Then in your first and second year, you will do psychology and philosophy. And then as you move into your honours year, remember in my previous video, we were talking about the accreditation, the core curriculum that you must cover to make sure you have that skills and knowledge that are required as you move on from the psychology degree. Well, we still need to cover that, but we also need to make some space for your other subject, for, in this example, philosophy. So what we'll do, instead of being like single honour students that will do psychology and other two subjects in level 1, psychology and another subject level 2, then just concentrate on psychology in level 3 and 4, with the core curriculum being covered in level 3 and then options and dissertation in level 4, what will actually happen is we'll do the core curriculum across 2 years, level 3 and 4 in your honours years, and that means that you will have space for your other subject. It's still accredited by the BPS, and it's absolutely possible to do that. So if you feel that just you have that other subject in this that you're so passionate about and you just can't walk away from it, then don't. Have a think about your joint degrees. Okay, so one of the other questions we get quite a lot from students are, long term, I'm interested in clinical psychology. Am I able to incorporate this into my course? So what I wanted to say here was, you're doing an undergraduate degree. There are postgraduate doctorates and courses that will take you on so you can specialise the way that you want to do it. Now, a number of our graduates will go on to professional psychology qualifications and applied psychology fields. Not all of them. Some of them, we have graduates that go on and be teachers, go to the police, have our data analysts. We have such a wide variety of destinations for our graduates. There isn't the presumption, if for clinical psychology, for example, that you will have experience of clinical psychology at undergraduate level. It is completely respected that the psychology undergraduate is about giving you really strong foundations and skills and knowledge that will enable you to move on to whatever destination that you will move on to. So don't feel that you have to do your dissertation working with a clinical population because that'll help you get onto the clinical course. That's not the case. What people that you go on to meet in terms of post and postgraduate study, whatever your next steps are, they'll be interested in being able to articulate to them what knowledge and skills that you have. Now, we have a psychology journey seminar series that we run here that is open to level 3 and level 4 students. And that's really about understanding about how alumni have used their skills and knowledge that they gained within our undergraduate degree in their current roles. And one of those people is currently just finishing up the clinical psychology course, and he very much talks about, it's not about that you have a first class honours degree and you're already able to do those things that the doctorate will teach you. It's about being able to communicate to them that you have got good listening skills, you have got good communication skills, you have got good collaboration skills, and you have that foundation knowledge. That's what's important. So don't feel that there's pressure to do that. Now, we do have the clinical health specialism. It's clinical health, not clinical psychology, clinical health specialism. That If you choose the courses that are related to that specialism, and you'll get the lists ahead of your choosing this in level 4. This is only open to single honours students because it's about the options in the dissertation. And really, if you choose those courses that are related to clinical health, and you can demonstrate to myself and your supervisor how that they are relevant to the clinical health field, then you will be able to graduate with the clinical health specialism. That's in terms of your dissertation, and the list of courses that you take will be published to you way ahead of time. So there are certain things that we understand that you may want to have some level of specialism, but don't feel it as an expectation. That the doctorates and the postgraduate courses are there for you to start tailoring your degree or tailoring your skills for application in a specific field. So what's the difference between the BSc, the MA, and the MA Soc-Sci psychology courses? The major difference are the colleges that those degrees sit in and the other courses that you study. So for the BSc, you would study other subjects such as chemistry and biology, the science subjects. MA is when you graduate from the College of Arts, and MA Social Sciences when you graduate from the College of Social Sciences. What that means is the majority of the other subjects that you study will sit within those colleges. So for a BSc, they will sit within MVLS, or the College of Medicine, Veterinary Life Sciences, or the College of Science and Engineering. MA will be sitting within the College of Arts, so it'll be other art subjects that you would mostly study. And with social science, it would be mostly social science subjects that you would study. Is there any study abroad opportunities, or do you have to be studying a language alongside? Absolutely not. We do have study abroad opportunities, and Dr. Jamie Murray is our international officer within the School of Psychology and Neuroscience, and he will communicate with you in level 2 to let you know when applications are being taken for this opportunity to go abroad. Now, you will work with the Go Abroad team at the university to identify institutions that you'd be interested in travelling to. What we do is we work with you to make sure that you're still covering that core curriculum in level 3. So even though you are studying abroad, we still need to make sure that you're covering those core courses in a way that will meet standards for the BPS accreditation, to make sure you have the skills and knowledge that you need on graduation, and that you're really getting the most out of your study abroad opportunity. We have students that are currently in Hong Kong, in North America. We have them all over the world. So it's a superb opportunity that is open to you. We also have placements and internships. For example, we have summer scholarships that you can apply for that will enable you to work alongside a research team within the School of Psychology and Neuroscience. For example, I was part of a team from not just the School of Psychology and Neuroscience, but across the university that worked in staff-student partnership to develop resources and guidance around group work. Those resources are now being shared across the university, and absolutely that student partnership was absolutely essential to the success of that project. So there are always a number of opportunities that are coming along. So really it is about, we will advertise these opportunities over our Teams channels, so it's really about keeping an eye open for them. So what about facilities? What are the facilities like? Are there any psychology labs on campus? Yes, you are absolutely going to be part of the University of Glasgow psychology community. You will have lectures that will be across the university. We have the new James McEwan Smith building that is very new on campus and has a large lecture theatre. So we are making the most of all the facilities across the university, and we have a campus that is really growing and changing and developing. And you will see a lovely mix of really new buildings that have opened in the past couple of years, mixed in with the building that's in the background, our kind of Hogwarts style campus that I have to say I get goosebumps every day when I walk to work through it. It really is stunning. So you will have lectures across university. We have our dedicated psychology labs. They're in the Boyd Orr building, and that's where, when you join us in September, you will be getting your level 1 labs. And that's a really good opportunity for you to connect with the space, but also with each other as part of our community. And I know that students make friends in those level 1 labs right from day one. And you'll first opportunity to connect with staff as well. So I've shown you the building that in my previous talk, where we have our offices and some space where you can come along and connect with us and each other. So hopefully you will see that we have a number of opportunities for you. We have a number of pathways that you can take to tailor your degree to what you want it to be. And we really are looking forward to welcoming you to University of Glasgow School of Psychology and Neuroscience in September.